Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'awdhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Harf jar? Summa, mashallah. Harf jar? Ism. What does it mean? That there is a preposition there and the noun that will follow will be majroor. Will be majroor. Always remember, will be majroor. See, once you have this thing, then when you are writing, you will never make a mistake, inshallah. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, these pronouns that we are doing in sequence has a purpose. And you will see in book 2 when we come to other things, it will make things very, very easy for you, inshallah. Okay? Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. One more time. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, Anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. MashaAllah. Now we come to our drill for conjugation in Mahdi. We will do few times this, then we switch on to new verbs. But for some time, we want to do this, brothers and sisters. Okay, brothers and sisters, we'll do our drill for the verb. Okay, ready? Zahaba. Zahaba, zahabu, zahabat, zahabata, zahabna, zahabta, zahabtuma, zahabtum, zahabti, zahabtuma, zahabtunna, zahabtu, zahabna. See, did you observe that we did it in the same sequence of pronouns? Those sequence of pronouns, huwa, huma, hum, we followed that same sequence. So it makes it very easy, inshallah. Okay? Huwa zahaba. Ana zahabtu. Ana zahabtu. Anta zahabta. Anti. Hum zahabu. Nahnu zahabna. Antum zahabtum. Antunna zahabtunna. Hunna zahabna. Hiya zahabat. Huwa zahaba. Hiya zahabat. Ana zahabtu. Anta, anti, nahnu zahabna. Keep that. The answer should come to you quickly, inshallah. Slowly, slowly. And every day you are not quick, don't worry. It's normal. We will practice, inshallah. Next one, brother. Kharaja, kharaja, kharaju, kharajat, kharajata, kharajna, kharajta, kharajtuma, kharajtum, kharajti, kharajtuma, kharajtunna, kharajtu, kharajna. Okay? Ana kharajtu. Huwa kharaja. Hum kharaju. Hiya kharajat. Hunna kharajna. Anta kharajta. Anti kharajti. Antum kharajtum. Nahnu kharajna. MashaAllah. See, it's coming to you slowly, slowly, inshallah. And you understand also what you said. Kharajna, we went. And you also know that there is a fi'l and there is a fa'il there. In the form of a damir. If I say kharajtu, Tu is the fa'il in the form of damir ana, okay? And then all those damir which are coming as a fa'il, they are marfu. Marfu. It's not mustatir. When you say na, it's there. Only in zahaba and zahabat, there is a possibility the fa'il can be hidden or fa'il is in the sentence. But of the rest of the verbs, the fa'il is with the verb. It's there. But the fa'il is always marfu. You know why am I insisting this? That way, later on, you will never ever miss out. Even in the Quran and anything else you read, inshallah. Okay. Next one, brother and sister. Jalasa. 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 Jalasu. Jalasat. Jalasata. Jalasna. Jalasta. Jalastuma. Jalastum. Jalasti. Jalastuma. Jalastunna. Jalastu. Jalasna. Ana. Jalastu. Anta. Jalasta. Anti. Jalasti. Huwa. Hiya. Jalasat. Huwa. Jalasa. Hiya. Jalasat. Hum. Jalasu. Hunna. Jalasna. Antum. Jalastum. Antunna. Jalastunna. Nahnu. Jalasna. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Next one. Raja'a. Raja'a. Raja'u. Raja'at. Raja'ata. Raja'na. Raja'ata. Raja'tuma. Raja'tum. Raja'ti. Raja'tuma. Raja'tunna. Raja'tu. Raja'na. MashaAllah. Anta. Raja'ata. Anti. Raja'ti. Huwa. Raja'a. Hum. Raja'u. Hiya. Raja'at. Ana. Raja'tu. Nahnu. Raja'na. Antum. Raja'tum. Antunna. Raja'tunna. Anti. Raja'ti. Anta. Raja'ta. Huwa. Hiya. Raja'at. Okay. Now kataba. Okay, ready? Kataba. Kataba. Katabu. Katabat. Katabata. Katabna. Katabta. Katabtuma. Katabtum. Katabti. Katabtuma. Katabtunna. Katabtu. Katabna. MashaAllah. Huwa. Kataba. Kataba. Huwa. Kataba. Hum. Katabu. Hunna. Katabna. Ana. Katabtu. Anta. Katabta. Anti. Katabti. Nahnu. Katabna. Antum. Katabtum. Antunna. Katabtunna. Huwa. Kataba. Hiya. Katabat. Hum. Katabu. Hunna. Katabna. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Brother, after this thing settles down in your mind, and you know the sequence and you know the pronoun, I can assure you that if I write any verb which is not naqis, which is, doesn't have waw and ya, you will be able to do it, inshallah. You will be able to do any verb, inshallah. The only thing that I am adding, apart from Dr. Abdul Rahim's, method, is that I am adding huma and antuma. Because I feel if we do in sequence, it becomes very easy. And you can see the blue book that we gave you. Everything is in sequence. Remember that blue grammar book that we gave you? You saw everything is in that sequence, if you remember. Okay, brothers and sisters. So having done this, now we come to our other thing, and which is mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Are you all comfortable with mudaf, mudaf ilayhi? You all understand? You don't understand mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, Sister Naima? Be frank. We will try it again. I will again let you know mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. But mudaf, mudaf ilayhi is the possessive case. In English, we use of and the possessive s, to get the meaning of that. The book of Muhammad, we use of between book and Muhammad. House of the teacher, we use between house and teacher of. Are you with me? Or we will say Muhammad's book, we added s. How do we do in Arabic? We have no such thing here. No of and no possessive s in Arabic. So you take two nouns which have a relationship, possessor and the thing possessed. In the simplest way we can say that. And how do we combine them, brother? Here is kitab, bun, and here is Muhammadun, and here is kalamun, and here is al-mudarrisu. Do you see here tanween? And here, this is definite noun. Okay? This is definite noun, brother. Do you see one dhamma? Definite. Al is there. And this is definite because it is a proper noun. How do I say book of Muhammad? How do I say? Kitabu Muhammadin. So we say Kitabu Muhammadin. Okay? Book of Muhammad. Of, brother, is understood. What makes me understand that? That I see the two nouns, and then one noun I see majroor. Are you with me? Is this majroor? Okay. And this noun I do not see tanween. I do not see tanween. Okay? So, it gives me the understanding that this is a possessive case in which the noun which is majroor is the owner and the noun before it is the thing possessed, thing owned. Now you are quite familiar with many things, brother, and even if I don't write anything, now you will have to tell me the proper vowel signs. What did I write, brother? Baytullahi. See, now you know it is Baytullahi. What is the meaning of it? House of Allah. See, you used of. Or you will say Allah's house. But let us try and use of as much as we can. It will give us a better understanding. Now you see, I did not write anything. Still you said it is Baytullahi. Now Allahi is the possessor. Are you with me? What do we call this noun? Mudaf ilayhi. We call this noun Mudaf ilayhi. And what do we call this noun? Mudaf. Here also it is Mudafun ilayhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, because we have already done it in the past, and I'm just revising it for you to refresh yourself. Mudafun ilayhi. If I say, I write here, brother, without vowel sign, Kitabullahi. What is it? You immediately came with Kitabullahi. Okay. Now I say Fi. What will happen now? What will happen now, brothers and sisters? Fi Baytillahi. If I write here Min, Min kitabillah. You know why? Harf jar, ism majroor. Makes it ism majroor. Okay. So min kitabillahi. Now we have here two murakkabs, two compounds. What is our first compound, brother? Jarun wa majrurun. And what is your second compound, brother? Mudafun wa mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is your second compound. In order to understand and say properly in grammatical analysis, min, I will say harf jar, kitabi, I will say ism majroor. So that is one compound. Now let us do the second compound. Then this kitabi, which is ism majroor, is also mudaf. And then this is mudaf ilayhi. Two compounds. Do you see? Again I say here, fi bayti is your one compound. And what is that one compound? Jarun wa majroor. Harf jar, ism majroor. Now comes the second compound, murakkab. And what is that murakkab? Baitillahi. Baitillahi. Are you with me? So here it is. Okay? And sometimes, brothers and sisters, it will have the chain of mudaf ilayhi can be very long. Can be very long. Now I write here. What is it? Masjidur Rasuli. How will you say? Masjid of the Prophet. And then I say Masjidu Rasulillahi. Okay, now I did not put any harf jar. Tell me, brother and sister, what is Masjidu? Mudaf. What is Rasuli? Mudaf ilayhi. Then again second chain starts. This is, let me circle it. This is one compound, and then this is second compound. So it means that Rasuli in the first compound became mudaf ilayhi. And in the second compound it became mudaf. Are you see? So I say it is playing a double role. And there will be times when the noun has two roles to play. Masjidu mudaf, Rasuli mudaf ilayhi, wa huwa mudaf, and then mudaf ilayhi. Now I say, what will happen now? Fi masjidi Rasulillahi. So this fi, brother and sister, will have its effect only on one noun, not on the whole sentence, only on one noun. And what is that noun? Immediately after harf jar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So it became fi harf jar, masjidi ism majrur, Pad Abdus Samad, wa huwa mudaf, and then Rasuli mudaf ilayhi, wa huwa mudaf, and then mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Are you comfortable now? Now I'm going to write a funny sentence. Yes, brothers and sisters.
Most of the time, mudaf ilayhi should be definite. In this case, Rasul Masjid, in the first sentence, Masjidu Rasuli. Right? Is this supposed to be definite, Rasuli?
Okay. Here is another nice question by Brother Abdus Samad. Let us discuss this. Okay. Let us go back again. Mudaf ilayhi, can be definite, and can be indefinite. Okay? When you say Kitabu Muhammadin, then it is definite. Are you with me? What is definite? Muhammad is definite. Now please listen to me carefully. I'm saying something extremely important. If the mudaf ilayhi is definite, then automatically mudaf is definite. Even though we did not put al. We cannot put al or tanween to the mudaf. Can never put, Brother Abdul Samad, mudaf cannot have al and cannot have tanween. Would you like to write it down or shall I write it down? If the mudaf ilayhi is definite, then brothers and sisters, mudaf is automatically definite. Now, brothers and sisters, what happens if the mudaf ilayhi is indefinite? Then it becomes automatically. What is the example of mudaf ilayhi indefinite, brother? I will write down. Kitabu talibin. See, talibin, indefinite. Are you with me? How will you translate? A book of a student. Both are indefinite. Why? Because if the mudaf ilayhi is indefinite, then the mudaf is also indefinite. But if the mudaf is definite, then the mudaf ilayhi becomes automatically definite. Even though there is no al, okay? Because of course it cannot have tanween. Okay. Now look at, brothers and sisters, I write down here a sentence. Kitabu Muhammadin became Kitabu Muhammadin. And Kalamun al-Mudarisu will become Kalamul Mudarrisi. Kalamu al-Mudarrisi. Okay. Now tell me, al-Mudarrisi is mudaf ilayhi. Is it definite, indefinite? It is definite. Then what will happen to kalamu? It is definite. It is definite. But there are many teachers, okay? And one of the teacher left a pen, and we don't know to whom it belongs. So we can say kalamu mudarrisin. Now tell me, is mudarrisin definite, indefinite? Indefinite. So what will happen to kalam? It is indefinite. We don't know which teacher, any teacher. Got the idea? But when you say kalamul mudarrisi, then you know which teacher you are talking about. Got the idea? Inshallah. Is it clear? Inshallah. Okay. Okay. Having said that, brother, I just want to write down a sentence. Yeah.
Supposing we add a fee, it belongs to, supposing we add a preposition to in front of kalamu, will that become kalami?
Well, what kind of proposition do you want to put?
To, if we put belongs to the mudaris.
Then you will change the sentence. Al-kalamu lil mudarris. How will you say? Al-kalamu, the pen. Now we want to, see, once the pen is on its own, then it became al-kalamu. Because it is a particular pen you are talking about. Al-kalamu lil mudarris. Let me write down. Al-kalamu lil mudarrisi. Got the idea?
Have a different sentence structure there.
There we have difference.
Mudaf ilayhi is just on the
No, there is no mudaf ilayhi. Now this is our mubtada and this is jar majroor. Shibu jumla khabar. The pen belongs to the teacher. This will be okay. Now I just I always give you this sentence. Plus, brothers, there are many sentences in your handout. And I would like you to look through those sentences of mudaf ilayhi. While I'm writing this, Brother Muhammad, can you see in the handout what page it is, brother? 14, 15, huh? I come to one more question before I go further. Brother Abdul Samad, you said, if you had only Masjidu Rasuli, that construction is incorrect. Masjidu Rasuli is not correct. You will have to say Masjidur Rasuli. Are you with me? What will you say? Masjidur Rasuli. Yeah? Because if that is your mudaf ilayhi, then we are talking about that particular masjid of the Rasul. You will say Masjidur Rasuli. As soon as you brought Allah and the Rasul is going to become mudaf, we cannot have Al. I cannot say Masjidur Rasulillahi. It has to be Masjidu Rasulillahi. Why? If I were to write down only this one, this much, brother, Masjidu Rasuli. What is this, brother? Mudaf ilayhi. Now I want to say masjid of the Prophet of Allah. So I add Allah here at the end. Is it correct? No, it is not correct. Because see, if you say Masjidur Rasuli, it is correct. But as soon as you want to make this into mudaf, then it cannot have Al. Are you with me? It cannot have Al. Now you will say Masjidu Rasulillahi. Do you follow why? No Al? Because it is becoming a mudaf from here.
Okay, but a mudaf can also be a majroor?
Yeah, if it is in the chain.
Okay.
So
Huh?
mudaf is never definite.
Mudaf cannot have Al.
So that means it can be definite.
It will be definite by its situation. She's asking mudaf cannot be definite. I say mudaf is definite by its situation. See, here is kitabu. Is it definite, indefinite? You will look to the mudaf ilayhi. If the mudaf ilayhi is definite, then the mudaf is definite. Do you see? What is the sign of definite? Al. Do you see Al here? You don't see. But then the question is it definite or not? Where will you go to check? Okay? Now here, Kitabu Talibin. Is Kitabu definite? I don't know. Nothing is given here. But when I look here, then it tells me that this is indefinite. Because the mudaf ilayhi is indefinite, this became indefinite. Now look at this, brothers and sisters. Again, I want you to draw your attention. Masjidu, Rasuli, Lahi. Are you with me? Masjid doesn't have Al. Rasul doesn't have Al. But the last mudaf ilayhi has Al. Because that mudaf ilayhi is not going to become mudaf again. So you at the end you have the final definite noun. Shall I repeat again? Masjid doesn't have Al. Rasul doesn't have Al. But the Allah has Al. Why Allah has Al? Because that is the end of our chain. Nothing going further. If there was something further, then even that noun will also be without Al. Are you with me? So, because this is definite, Sister Abi, this is definite. And because this is definite, are we doing algebra here? Yes. See, it's like mathematics. Huh? Okay, now I give you a sentence. Huh? And page number, did you say 14, 15? You know, there are many beautiful examples of mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, and you should do it. Try to analyze them. Huh? In a simple way, you know, mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. It will give you extra understanding and practice. Brother, Babu, what did I write, brother? Babu, Baiti, Ibni, Khadimi, Mudarrisi, Maksurun. Okay. What is Babu? I know that. But have the sound. Mubtada, mashallah, zindabad. Huh? May Allah bless you. May increase you now. Mubtada. Huh? And then it is mudaf. Where is mudaf ilayhi? Are you with me, Sister Ambir? Mudaf ilayhi is baiti. Then there is something going on. So then it is again mudaf. And where is ibni? Mudaf ilayhi. Again there is something going on. It is mudaf. And then khadimi, mudaf ilayhi. Again something is going on. Then the khadimi is mudaf and al-mudarrisi, mudaf. Now al-mudarrisi came at the end. There is no further chain of mudaf ilayhi. Last of it became definite. If this is definite, is this definite? Yes. If this is definite, is this definite? Yes. Is this definite? Yes. And then is this definite, Babu? Yes. Everything is definite. Because you see the final mudaf ilayhi being definite. Okay. Further? Okay. Now you tell me where is the khabar? Maksurun. So what is the actual sentence, brother? Al-Babu Maksurun. What is the actual sentence? Al-Babu Maksurun. दरवाजा टूटा है इसको समझाने के लिए इतना झगड़ा कर दिया. Son, now you try to do translation in English using of. The door of the house of the son of the servant of the teacher is broken. Now this is just a example. We won't come across this kind of sentences. Again say the translation, brother. The door of the house of the son of the servant of the teacher is broken. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now this is just an example. But we will have lots of examples coming. So inshallah you will be able to master it. Brother, the thing is that this mudaf ilayhi concept, one has to do a lot of reading in the book and write. So that this concept is fresh in your mind all the time. Okay? So we end it here, inshallah. And you will see page 14, 15, 16 in the handout, practice. Okay, now we go, brother. We go to pronouns. You know, we were doing mudaf ilayhi. Okay? So, kitabu Muhammadin, baitu Muhammadin, kalamu Muhammadin. Now, if I say his house or house of his pen, how do I say, brother? I say baituhu, kalamuhu. Are you with me? So what is happening now? That when the damir joins a noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me, brother? Same way, min Muhammadin. Are you with me? Min Muhammadin. Okay? From Muhammad. But we can change Muhammad into pronoun. And what we say? Minhu. Are you with me? What is minhu? Jarun or majrur. And you can use 14 pronouns in this way. Are you with me, brother? The same way we have inda al-mudiri with the headmaster. But I can change al-mudir into hu. What will I say? Indahu. What is indahu? Zarf and mudaf ilayhi. So here is the rule, brothers and sisters. When the pronoun joins a noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. And when the pronoun joins a preposition, we get jarun wa majrurun. And when the pronoun joins zarf, what do we get? Zarf and mudaf ilayhi. So here's a little song, brothers and sisters. When the pronoun joins a noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. What did I say? When the pronoun joins a noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. When the pronoun joins preposition, we get jarun wa majrurun. When the pronoun joins a zarf, what do we get? We get zarf and mudaf ilayhi. Did you get it? Inshallah. One more time. When the pronoun joins a noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. When the pronoun joins preposition, we get jarun wa majrurun. When the pronoun joins a zarf, we get zarf and mudaf ilayhi. Inshallah you'll remember. You don't mind my, I want to give you a pill, but I want to give you a sugar-coated pill. Okay? So, when the pronoun joins a noun, what is the result? Whether you don't even have to write it, you just have to, it will come to you, inshallah. Are you? When the pronoun joins a noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. Good? Got it? Now, so we know our pronouns. And if I write down here, kitabu, maybe I can even write down al-kitabu, and then now I'm joining it with pronoun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So his book, or book of his, how will you say? Kitabuhu. And now we know our 14 pronouns, so we can quickly say them. Kitabuhu, kitabuhuma, kitabuhum, kitabuha, kitabuhuma, kitabuhum, kitabuka, kitabukuma, kitabukum, kitabuki, kitabukuma, kitabukunna, kitabi, kitabuna. Everybody must participate. Brother, the more you will say, the understanding will become stronger and you will be able to think quickly. Are you with me? Okay. Now, if I say, fi kitabi he, I won't say fi kitabi hu. No, who became he? Why? Fi kitabi he. See, here is your first jarun wa majrur. And then what is our next compound? Okay. Fi harf jar, kitabi ism majrur, wa huwa mudaf, and he mudaf ilayh. But try to say fi kitabi hu. Say everybody fi kitabi hu. How do you, it doesn't sound good. You have to use so many muscles of your mouth to say fi kitabi hu. So who became he? Not for any grammar reason, but just for phonetic reasons. Brother, are you with me? So you will be able to conjugate that also. Fi kitabi hima, fi kitabi him, fi kitabi ha, fi kitabi hima, fi kitabi hinna. Those 5 pronouns in the third person, huwa, huma, hum, huma, hunna, they will have a kasra. If there is a kasra before them. Or if there is a ya before them with a sukun, fine. Are you with me, brother? And then fi kitabi ka, fi kitabi kuma, fi kitabi kum, fi kitabi ki, fi kitabi kuma, fi kitabi kunna, fi kitabi, and then fi kitabina, fi kitabina, bina. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, same thing will happen. Even we say, because this comes all the time in the Quran. What will you say now? Rabbuhu, Rabbuhuma, Rabbuhum, Rabbuha, Rabbuhuma, Rabbuhunna, Rabbuka, Rabbukuma, Rabbukum, Rabbuki, Rabbukuma, Rabbukunna, Rabbi, and then Rabbuna. And we say all the time in the Quran. Now let us use min. Min Rabbihi, min Rabbihima, min Rabbihim, min Rabbiha, min Rabbihima, min Rabbihinna, min Rabbika, min Rabbikuma, min Rabbikum, min Rabbiki, min Rabbikuma, min Rabbikunna, min Rabbi, min Rabbina. So see, it's very easy, logical, and fascinating. I found this whole thing very beautiful and fascinating. Okay, so we have an idea. Now, if the pronoun joins preposition, what is the result? Jarun wa majrur. Are you with me? If the pronoun joins preposition, it becomes jarun wa majrurun. So here I am writing, brothers and sisters. How many? There are on page number, I think 17. These are the harf jars given, brother. Min, I think, ala. I'm not writing in order. Ila, and then we have fi, and then we have bi, and then we have an. Min, ala, ila, fi, bi, an, li. Very important, li. Is there any more? That's it. Ma is zarf. We are going to do ma separately. We have ma, and we are practicing in the. Brother.